What's going on, everybody? SystemSykos back with another pickups. This month's pickups is of course May, so let's get it started. Okay, before I show you all the games and all that stuff, I want to just show you some of the comic books that I copped. It's just old school comics that I found. It's a huge stack of Iron Man comics, but I'm not going to show you here because I think it'd be a lot easier to show you kind of like with the camera facing down, looking at the comics. So yeah, here are the comics.
Alright guys, so this is the stack of Iron Man comics that I got. I guess this is the easiest way to show it. So let me just show you pretty much the covers and stuff. I mean, I got all these for 75 cents each. This pretty much beefed up my Iron Man collection. The majority of these are from, I guess, late 80s, early 90s, mid 90s. As you can see, yeah, you know, my Iron Man collection was slacking, so I saw this, you know, got all the ones that I needed. Like these right here, this era is pretty much the era that I actually read comic books as a kid, like around the 300 range of Iron Man. As you can see, it's just tons. War Machine, and I was actually kind of amazed at how many there were of Iron Man and how many I actually needed. I haven't really delved too much into the Iron Man comics themselves. But yeah, thought I'd show you these. This one's actually pretty cool cover. That's the Grey Hulk. That's pretty cool. Always. Mandarin, of course. And it just goes on and on and on. So I'm not gonna bore you with all these covers, but they get newer as they go down. You know, with this is one of Iron Man's worst stories where they get the younger version of himself from the past and bring him to the future to stop the older Iron Man, and it doesn't work. This younger version of Tony Stark gets his ass whooped, and so that whole thing was stupid. But yeah, that's it. Those were all the Iron Man comics that I got for the month. Pretty much all the back issues that I got. I haven't really showed any of the current comics that I've gotten, but I thought this was a little bit more interesting. Thought this was cooler batch of comics to showcase to y'all.
Alright, so those were the Iron Man comics that I found. Thought it was a pretty cool batch. Beefed up my collection. So now let's get on with the other stuff. Before I get into the games again, I bought some DVDs. I bought the Deadpool Blu-ray movie DVD. Got it the day it came out. 20 bucks. It's one of my, favorite movies. I love this movie. I love Deadpool. Deadpool is one of my favorite comic book characters of all time. I love him, and I thought the movie was great. So I usually don't buy DVDs, but I thought I'd make an exception. I figured I want to buy all the MCU ones, and I buy ones here and there. The ones obviously this isn't by the MCU, this isn't by Marvel, this is by Fox, but I thought it was still good nonetheless. And then I found this at like a thrift store, $6. It is the first volume of Batman the Animated Series. Again, I usually don't pick up DVDs like that, but this one was actually in really good shape. Had all 4 discs, and I know this is going to sound blasphemous, but I'm really not a fan of this cartoon. I mean, I grew up with it, obviously. I tended to more towards X-Men. I thought X-Men was a lot, I don't know, I enjoyed it a lot more. I thought it was a lot better. But at the same time, it is comic book related. It was cheap. I am planning on going back to watch some of these episodes. If I like them enough, then I'll watch the whole thing. But more than likely, man, if I didn't like it back in the day, more than likely I probably won't like it now. But I'll probably give it to my nephew. I guess a lot of people are wondering why I don't know. When it comes to cartoons, I really don't like dark cartoons. And this one's kind of dark, and in my opinion, I just thought this cartoon was boring. But I understand a lot of people say this is the best 90s cartoon ever, which is whatever, that's how you feel, but I'm gonna have to respectfully disagree with that. But nonetheless, got it, and more than likely I'll probably watch a couple episodes and probably just give it to my nephew, because my sister buys him like every cartoon DVD box set, so I figured I'd just do. Alright, so on to the games. First game I got is Sunset Overdrive for the Xbox One. I don't even own an Xbox One, but I got it because it was $5 at GameStop. It was part of the 4 for 20 deal. And you know, I eventually plan on getting an Xbox One sometime down the road until it gets cheaper, but I only plan on getting it for the exclusives. And you know, this is an exclusive. And yeah, $5. Why not? Alright, I got me one Xbox 360 game, and that is Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. Again, part of the 4 for 20. Yeah, I have the first Assassin's Creed, first 6. I have Brotherhood and Revelation, and this was 4, so I plan on trying to get every Assassin's Creed, however many there are on the 360, and then whatever the new ones come out for the new console. But I haven't really delved into the series that much. I've only played the first one. But considering there's a lot of games, there's a movie coming out, I mean, I figured this game's gotta be somewhat good, so yeah, got that for the collection. Alright, I got me 2 PS2 games. This one I found at the thrift store. It's called Eggmania Extreme Madness. It looks like a pretty cool puzzle game, I guess, and it's made by Kemco, the people that made the Bugs Bunny games for the NES. It's pretty much the only ones I remember, and I think also Top Gear for the Super Nintendo, which is my favorite game of all time, but I thought I'd get this. It was super cheap. And then the other one, I actually bought this one online. This was like $14.99, brand new sealed, and it's Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne. I heard this is really good. A lot of people say it's really good. It's an Atlas title. They say it's a really good RPG, and it also features Dante from Devil May Cry. So, figure $15 brand new. Why not, right? Okay, I got me 4 PS3 games. The first one, The Last of Us. Finally got this. I've heard good things about it. They say it's one of the best games ever. I don't know if that's true, but I haven't played it yet, but I definitely needed to get this for the collection. And then the next 3 are games that are part of the 4 for 20. Sleeping Dogs, Saints Row 4, and the last one is Sly Cooper, Thieves in Time. So, I didn't even know there's Sly Cooper for the PS3. I have all the other 3 for the PS2, but got this one. Alright, I found 3 original Xbox games. First one is Serious Sam 2, Cold Fear. And this one I bought online because I'm a huge fighting game fanatic, and that is Samurai Showdown 5. This was an Xbox exclusive. Cover's dope, and I just needed it for the collection, so glad to have that. Okay, let me show you some Wii titles I got. I found this at the thrift for $2. That is Wii Sports. It's complete with a little manual. Believe it or not, this game goes for quite some money online. This little small version, I think this is the version that came with the console when it originally released. I don't know, but it's definitely worth more than $2, so I bought it anyways. I didn't have this version. I found this at GameStop. Beyblade, Metal Fusion, Battle Fortress. I typically don't buy these kind of games. I know this is like a cartoon or something, but it was made by Hudson Soft, old school company, and it was $5. And I rarely see it for the Wii, so I mean, it looks somewhat good, I guess. Next one is Resident Evil Dark Side Chronicles. Finally, I've been looking at this one for a while. I just haven't found it complete at GameStop, and they finally had it, so definitely caught that. Got this one online. This was brand new, $8. It's Centipede Infestation. I never really see this out in the wild, but I heard it was kind of like a hidden gem, and I got it, and it's mediocre. It's not bad, and it's not great. It's just okay. So yeah, and then the last thing I got for the Wii is Super Mario All-Stars 25th Anniversary. You got it on eBay. I mean, it's not bad, like $30. Comes complete with like, you know, the game and a booklet and like some other, I think it's like a soundtrack or something. So, finally got that in my collection. Alright, I got me one PS1 game. Found this out in the wild. That is Speed Racer. Didn't know this game existed. Got it for $5. I think this game goes for like 15 or 20 online, so I definitely jumped on that. And yeah, I'm a fan of Speed Racer. I used to watch that cartoon when I was younger, so glad to finally have another pretty dope game in my collection, PS1 collection. Okay, so let me show you the PS4 games I got. I got Futuridium. This is a limited run game. Basically, it's a website called Limited Run Games, and they make limited run games, like physical copies of digital only games. And Futuridium was one of them. This is number 3 out of the PS4 catalog that they got. Yeah, I think there's only like 3,000 made for this one. And I also got Oddworld Abe's Odyssey New and Tasty. This was another limited run game. I think this one's like 5,000 made, 5,000 copies made. So, you know, they sell out pretty quick, and they're pretty cheap. They're like 25 bucks, which isn't bad. And, you know, there's only a limited run. So, got those two. Got this on Amazon because for some reason GameStop doesn't carry it. But Zombie Vikings Ragnarok Edition. This is kind of like a side-scrolling like hack and slash beat 'em up. 4 players. It's okay. Me and 3 of my friends played this. We had a pretty good time. We didn't beat it, but you know, I think it's the same people that made Stick It to the Man. If you guys have ever played that. I got this. This was kind of disappointing. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Mutants in Manhattan. I pre-ordered this. It came with a nice poster, but you know, one of the things that disappointed me, I did not know this until after I bought it, but there's no couch co-op, and that's one of the main reasons why I bought it. I bought it because I thought I could play with 3 other friends. Unfortunately, you gotta play this shit online. So, you know, this game didn't get good reviews, but whatever, man. Nonetheless, I'm a Ninja Turtles fan, so I haven't beaten it. I'm halfway. I just haven't really been in the mood to play it for something. It's okay. And the last PS4 game I got, which is probably the game I'm playing the most right now, is Valkyria Chronicles Remastered. This is a Steelbook edition. Let me show you. So, you know, it's got the slipcase, Steelbook. Unfortunately, it didn't come with no manual, which I think is a shame. I have this for the PS3, but you know, this one has all the downloadable DLC. Obviously, it's remastered, and I think it's pretty cool. And it's super cheap. It's $29.99, brand new. And this is the limited steel case. So, I mean, you go online, you're gonna pay more than $30 now. It was so hard for me to find this. I think I went the day of, and I went to Best Buy, didn't have it. I went to Target, nope. And luckily, one GameStop had it, and he had 1 copy of it. So. Glad to have that in the collection. Alright guys, so last batch of games, Sega Master titles. Got me quite a few here. First one is Blade Eagle 3D, Poseidon Wars 3D, Space Harrier 3D, Fantasy Zone 2, Wonder Boy in Monsterland, Wonder Boy 3, The Dragon's Trap. And I have 2 out of the 3, so all I need now is just the original Wonder Boy. And the last Sega Masters game I got was Alex Kidd in Shinobi World. This is one of the more expensive, rarer titles, and this is the Blue Label version too. So I do have all the Alex Kidds now, all 4 of them. So finally, happy to have that. Alright guys, that was it. SystemSykos signing off. Hope you liked that pickup video. Again, we will continue as a one-hit combo crew, put out these awesome videos, comic book stuff, video game stuff. If you guys have any suggestions on any topic of a video you want us to do, you know, we're just trying to get out there. We're just having fun doing this. So once again, guys, like, share, subscribe. I'll leave all the links down below to follow us on the Facebook and all the other stuff. Yep, that's it, guys. Once again, thanks for watching. Peace out.